Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. All right, so we're gonna do a video on how to remove the starter off of a 2010 CTS, and this job is not an easy job, or was not an easy job. This job is not an easy job. So what you guys gotta remove is the exhaust manifold. As you guys can see right there, the exhaust manifold needs to be removed. The four bolts from the top they weren't the hardest to remove. The two bolts on the bottom weren't that bad, so but you're gonna have to remove them, and there's like two extra steps. Normally the starter, if it's an easy job, is two bolts and a plug and a bolt from the main line. But this one, you're gonna have to, as you guys can see from the video, you're gonna have to remove the intake, the exhaust manifold, and then on top of that, you guys are gonna have to remove the steering. What is this called? The steering knuckle. Anyways, you guys can see from the video, there's one main bolt on it where the steering where the steering knuckle is connected to it. That's pretty easy to take out. All right, you can take out that bolt. Once you take out that bolt, that portion of it is loose. Now you're gonna have to look up, because there's another bolt that actually will keep it from sliding up, and all you gotta do is just loosen that bolt. Once you loosen that bolt, it's gonna slide up. You're just gonna need something to pry it up so that it slides up, and once it slides up, you guys can take it out and it pops back on easy enough. All right, there's actually three things you gotta take off, because right after that, you got two bolts off the starter. However, that starter is not going to come out because there's the knock sensor that's in the way. Now, all these bolts, a lot of these bolts, particularly the knock sensor, you're going to have to use an extension. You're going to have to use a swivel. And what you guys want to do is, if you guys are doing this on the street or in your garage or whatever, you guys are gonna want to just make sure that you have not only the jack under there and the tire under, with probably a wood block, because you're gonna have to get your hand in there. You're gonna have to get their hand in there. There's a little crevice. There's a crevice that you guys can get your arm and your hand into. Unless you guys have long arms, it's still kind of hard. It's still kind of difficult. It's not an impossible situation, but it's not the easiest starter job. It's actually one of the harder starter jobs that I've done. It's not impossible if you have the right tools for it. If you guys have the right tools for it, it's gonna take you a couple hours. It's gonna take you a couple hours. Considering this is a 2010, there's a good chance that a lot of the bolts are rusted, particularly on the exhaust manifold on the other end of it. As far as the bolts on top under the hood for the exhaust manifold, you're gonna have to, breaking the bolt is easy, but unscrewing it, you're gonna have to use extensions and whatever you have to get those bolts out. Couple hours. Obviously, as you guys can see. By the way, I will tell you guys this, that getting the plug off the knock sensor A, and getting the plug off the starter, and taking the bolt off the main line to the starter, you're gonna need like a long pry bar for that stuff. And once you're able to, and it's going to be uncomfortable, because it's just, your arm's going to be uncomfortable getting to that knock sensor to get the bolts off. But once you do that, as far as the main line to the starter is concerned, removing that bolt, you probably want to remove that bolt first. I did it, after taking the 2 bolts off. It's a little bit, let's just say it's a little bit harder because the starter is loose at that point. But good luck on this, guys. It's not the hardest job, but it's not the easiest starter job. And like I said, if you're doing this on the street, you definitely want to make sure that your arm does not get stuck up there. You're gonna have to take the wheel well cover off. It'll make it a lot easier. And if you guys do have a cover that's under the car, as far as the splash shield, you guys want to take that off too. It'll make everything a lot easier as far as visually seeing everything, how to get to it and stuff like that. You're going to be using a ton of your all the tools that you got for this project. And if you guys are working on this and you guys got it out, or you guys have any kind of issues with getting it out, leave a comment in the comment section, guys. Let us know. Maybe it'll help somebody else out. But I put this video out there because, let's just say, there's a couple of videos out there for this and they weren't very good. I think I don't know if there's a different engine for this vehicle, but if you guys think this is a walk in the park, there's no other way around it. All right, there's no other way around it. And then you don't have to take the O2 sensor off the exhaust manifold, but you definitely do have to take the plug off to get the exhaust manifold out of there. So there's a couple of things you guys want to do. I mean, you could take the O2 sensor off, but you're gonna have to take the plug off anyway, so might as well just take the plug off and keep the O2 sensor in there. You're gonna have to maneuver that manifold, and there's no way to take that exhaust manifold off without taking the little steering knuckle off, because I've tried it. I tried it. And by the way, it's not the hardest thing taking that knuckle off. I mean, it's an extra step. It's an extra couple of steps. And with that and taking the knock sensor off, obviously there's going to be a couple of steps, but do those steps, because if you think that you're going to take the starter out without doing any of that stuff, you're not. That's just what you got to do to take the starter out. It's nothing like the starter on the North Star engine. Now, I will tell you that I don't think I've actually worked on a starter on North Star engine. I don't think this engine is a North Star engine. Everything else about this engine seems to be pretty rudimentary, pretty simple. The starter job is not. It's not that simple, but it wasn't horrible. It was bad. It wasn't horrible. I mean, yeah. What would be good is 2 bolts, 2 plugs, popping out. This isn't it. This isn't it. In any case, hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Appreciate your time. Take care, guys.